question is the motivation that is hanging up. The goddamn nation looks like they always end up in a rut. Everybody now trying to make it real compared to what? Come on, baby.
Hello everybody, I'm Dan Pascucci and welcome to another exciting edition of Everything But the Kitchen Sink, Mansfield Cable Access's premier talk show within our time slot. I always say that. It is a pleasure, as usual, to be here, and I just want to get some information out to you before we get on with a really good show that you're going to really like, and that is our contact information. So if you would like to be a guest here, if you would like to recommend a guest, have a question for one of our guests, comment on anything we say or do here, happy birthdays, letters, you name it. The all-purpose way to get a hold of us is through our email account at mansfieldkitchensink@gmail.com. Right there in front of your screen. Perfect every time. Thanks to our number one director, the best there is, Mr. Jack O'Neill. Also, we are on Facebook under the TV show. So if you look under Everything But the Kitchen Sink TV show, you will find us. And there's photos, videos, the usual mayhem. And also we are on talkmansfield.org. It wouldn't be one of our shows if I didn't give a shout out to our furry little friends at the Mansfield Animal Shelter. Okay, the ones who need your help and can't ask themselves, so people like me do it for them. And of course, mansfieldshelter.org down on Fruit Street, brand new shelter, completely designed, built, and supported on your donations, okay? So very important, and a lot of good people put in a lot of good work down there for our furry little friends, and they always need your help, and they can always use a donation, and they can't stand in front of the Stop and Shop and ask you for donations. Unless it's a cat, they can ask you for a piece of fish, and so we don't want to forget them. So tonight we're gonna roll the dice a little bit here tonight. We're gonna roll the dice. I have two wonderful women here with me tonight, and I am so glad to welcome our friend Danielle Fish, who is she has been a long-time contributor to this show. She flies under the radar, but she has been a very integral part of this show for a long time. Welcome.
Thank you.
And you have brought Ms. Peggy Doherty.
Yes, my first time here.
First timer, okay, see, okay. Quick, it didn't hurt, did it?
No, it didn't hurt at all.
Not yet.
Thank you, though, for
Not
asking.
yet, okay. Wait till you try, I'll see how hot that coffee is.
Yeah.
And I'd like to welcome you, and how are you doing?
Well, very well. Busy, of course, that's why we're here tonight.
When are you not busy?
That's a very good
Do you
question.
work? You must work in your sleep.
At night, sometimes.
Wow.
Only the family can vouch for that, but I do manage that. That's what makes it all worthwhile.
And of course, Danielle is involved in so many things that, you know, with the time constraints here, we can't get into all of them.
Yeah.
But Danielle has been a very, very good contributor to this show. She's done a lot of work, and you know, she's always welcome here, and we really appreciate it. And just I had to, you know, a lot of things go on that you don't see on camera, and Danielle's responsible for a lot of them.
Well,
So
thanks,
I just
Dan.
wanted to say that.
Happy to do it.
So we are talking, and I said we're going to roll the dice tonight. And I meant that in more ways than one, okay? Because, are you ready for this? You ready for this, everybody? Okay. The MESA Casino Night, the annual MESA Casino Night
That's
is
right.
upcoming. And of course, Ms. Doherty and Danielle Fish are very much involved in this, so
That's right.
wanted to have you come in and just go over that and get some information out to anybody who's feeling a little lucky, maybe.
That's right.
You know, and this is a great cause, and it's for great, you know, it's a great function and a great cause, and a good time can be had by all.
That's right.
And you've done your work on it very much. And it's just fantastic. So I want to talk to you about it. And let's start off by saying the MESA Casino Night. What is MESA? M-E-S-A. What is it?
It is the Mansfield Elementary School Association. And
Okay.
we raise money for the Robinson and the Jordan Jackson schools, for the students and the teachers, and give them supplies that they need in the classroom. And
Yeah, probably most people know it, Dan, as a PTO or a PTA is what they used to be
that's us
called.
old people, yeah. It used to
Right,
be the
that's
PTA.
how I remember it. Right,
Right.
but as Peggy said,
So-
it's for both schools.
Listen up, everybody, because you might learn something tonight if you're not careful. So, and this is this is going to be on Saturday, November 19th. Okay, and it's going to be at the TPC Boston Clubhouse, and that is actually in Norton.
Correct.
And that's the golf club. That's where Tiger Woods and all the golfers come every year for the Labor Day
That's right.
extravaganzas and all that. And you couldn't have found a nicer place.
No, and it was, we're very grateful for the generosity of the TPC Boston to allow Mansfield to come in. It's a new venue for us. Last year, we've been hosted for many years for multiple events at Christina's, so we really owe them a great deal of thanks, but we thought the parent community might like a change of venue, and so we went out there and we looked, and in speaking with TPC, they were also understanding that they would like to do something and give back, and it's very close too. So we thought we'd go in the other direction, and it's fabulous facility. The membership is very lucky, and they've opened their doors and welcomed us in. So
Wow.
Yeah.
And I make a small confession here. I'm probably the only person in the world who doesn't play golf except for Pirates Cove. But TPC has really stepped up, and they have really integrated in the communities. And where they're on the border, it's been 2 communities, and they have really stepped up. And it's nice they're really they want to be good neighbors, and so
They do. Yeah, it's a great facility, and we have a professional gaming company coming in to run Casino Night.
right.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay, you're not going to do it then?
No, Peggy and I decided it was probably best
Okay.
if we stayed out from behind there. But Peggy brings up a great point. It's a professional gaming company that comes in, and it's all about play gambling. There's nothing real about it other than perhaps the experience of it, or it's simulated. But there's really no gambling where you win cash or prizes for your money. But what's great about it too is that this company is geared to making it fun. It's a fun experience. It's a fun night out. It's not about who's better. If you know how to play, if you don't know how to play, the dealers are going to help you learn as you go. So if you've never played blackjack, those dealers are in it to give you a hand. And of course, at the end of the night, it's all about people having fun and raising some money for the schools.
Now, you brought up something interesting because right now there's a game out there, Texas Hold'em, and that's quite popular now, and a lot of local establishments have these little get-togethers and do that.
Right.
And if you're not up on this is a good, excellent opportunity to learn how to get a little better at it. And
Yeah,
get
that's
some
a great
pointers
idea.
from professionals.
Yes.
So when you do go to these Texas Hold'em nights and various things, that then you're not a dork.
Absolutely.
Right. Good point. Good point.
All
That's
right?
true. At the venue too, Dan, you're right. It's a great chance for people to take advantage of it. They're really going to position the table, kind of out of the way a little bit, so you can sit, enjoy yourself, have a little bite to eat, have a beverage, and play a little Texas Hold'em.
Well, so this is one of the largest fundraisers each year for your
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, and it's a parents' night only.
parents' night only.
Yes.
No kids.
No
right?
kids.
We have some youngins in our audience tonight, and guess what, youngins, you're out of luck with this one.
Yeah.
So pizza and a babysitter.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. And now you have to pay to get in a ticket. You have to buy tickets.
That's right. Tickets are going to go on sale on October 17th for $40 per person until November 1st, when they'll go up to $45.
All right.
So we want people to get out there and buy their tickets and
In
plan on coming.
advance. Yes. Make your plans.
Right.
That's excellent. So okay. So now we understand that you have blackjack, Texas Hold'em poker.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna have roulette.
Yes.
Oh, you get and a casino magic entertainer. Now what's that gonna be? He's gonna do a little sleight of hand, a little.
It is, Peggy, right? We did
Yes.
not know what it was the first year that we had this organization in. And we all said, what's Casino Magic? And the organizer, the vendor said, you have to have it. It's a lot of fun. And we said, okay, great. It comes with the package, and we'll have him there. But boy, he was
fantastic.
Right.
People loved him.
Really?
Yes.
See, to me, prior to this, Casino Magic was I give my wife $20 and she came back in more than 15 minutes.
Yeah,
That's happening as well.
right, exactly.
This is the professional guy, but he did some really great magic. It wasn't hokey. It was fun. He encouraged participation.
He did,
right, if you stood
yes.
there long enough, and he pulled you in the game, and it was a nice addition for people that maybe don't want to gamble, but
Right.
want to come and have a good time. So there's entertainment beyond just the
Right.
gaming.
And then you have all kinds of prizes for different things, and
We do.
We have raffle baskets that of all different themes. We're asking each grade to either bring in stuff for the Patriots or for the Bruins or gardening or whatever each theme is, and it's all listed on the.
right. And there's no cash prizes.
No.
This is all
Correct.
all
Right.
goods.
That's what keeps us good and above board and all in the
Exactly.
spirit of fun.
Yep.
You at the end of the night or towards the end or whenever you're finished, you can turn in your winnings right with the dealer, and they will in turn give you raffle tickets.
All right.
Which then gives you an even better chance to win the beautiful raffle baskets that are items that are donated, as Peggy said, through
That's
the
right.
parent community. So if you have kids in
Okay.
grade kindergarten to 5th grade, check the website to see what your theme is.
Right. Now your raffle baskets, just the baskets alone generated about $1,000 last year.
Yes,
And so you need some help on that this year. You're still
we do. We need a lot of help actually
Here's your
on
chance.
that.
This is why you're here.
That's right. We would like if everybody could just bring one thing, for the raffle baskets. They would be huge and fantastic, like they were last year. So we're hoping that people will go on the website and look to see what theme is for each of their grades. And
Did somebody say website?
yes,
And what is that? What is that address? And we'll see if we can
that
get it right on the
website
screen.
is
Right. I think, let's see, it's a little bit long, but definitely you want to go to the schools.
How about this one? How about this one? It's mansfield.com/ROB/MESA/index.htm.
Correct.
And I don't. Do you really have to put the index HTML?
if
on
you
there?
went to
I
the
don't thi-
Mansfield Schools website and looked under MESA, on under their list, if you go on that. And
Okay.
then-
Well,
Right.
we'll put it on the screen and hope for the best.
That's great. That's the challenge question.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. See, I have some notes
Thank
here.
you, Dan.
Believe it or not, that actually you were kind enough to furnish to me. So, and then we have the live. Let's see. We have. Let's see what some of the other cool things we have here. We have food.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, tell us about the food.
Again, back to the TPC,
Yeah.
right, Peggy? They
Right.
sat down and they really are going to roll out some yummy food. I mean,
So
for
they're
lack of a better
providing
word.
the food.
Yes, they are.
Well, it's all included in part of the ticket.
Yep.
Their generosity came with the facility, and certainly we still have to pay for this wonderful menu that they're providing. But it's really outstanding. They're really doing.
Oh, I know. I'll
some
be having
first-class
golf
stuff.
course food in another week or so.
Yeah.
Actually, well, it reminds me, we're going to be off next week because I will be at the rehearsal for my daughter's wedding, and then the
nice.
following
Very
day,
nice.
I'll be walking her down the aisle.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
It is.
So I will be, on a personal note. That's that, but
That's a good
and we'll
reason.
have reception's going to be at a country club, so I know what you're going to have, and it's going to be outstanding.
Excellent,
is.
excellent.
So okay, so we have food now, music.
Yes, music will be
Are
piped
you
in.
two going to sing? or-
Well, we were thinking
Little
that, but then
karaoke?
decided against it.
Again,
yeah.
the spotlight not on us.
Do the Macarena.
Right. If it gets slow, then
Right.
maybe.
Yeah, we need to sell more tickets. You never know.
All
Right.
So can you two do show tunes, or what do you do?
Sure, I can do anything, really.
Really?
Yes, if it means raising money,
That's
right,
right.
for the schools.
Exactly.
All right, and then now let's see. So we have the music, we have live and silent auction.
Right.
Okay, and do you still need items to auction off?
We do.
All right. Well, let's do it.
Well, we
Let's-
don't want to really reveal what we have right now, but if anybody
But
has,
they need two more.
we need a couple
Right.
more.
Exactly.
We need a couple more if people are thinking, oh yeah, that would be a great idea to raffle off, maybe Celtics tickets or Bruins. I don't know, just
Or a
throwing it out
unique
there.
experience. Does somebody out there
Exactly.
have access to something the kids might really like, or that we could offer and win, have someone win to give to their classroom or their teachers? But we've really tried to get creative. As Peggy said, we don't want to
Yes.
give it all away, but we really have kind of thought out of the box as a committee to say what would be something that we'd like to win that maybe hasn't been there in years past. But I think some of the favorite like sports items
Yes.
from our